Alright, folks, buckle up because we're diving headfirst into the swampy, slithery, and downright hilarious world of Florida's underground adventures. It turns out that the Sunshine State is where real reptilian action is taking place. So, picture this: a work crew in Oviedo, Florida, minding their own business. They're doing that oh-so-glamorous job of inspecting potholes. You know, the gig where you're basically staring at asphalt all day. But little did they know, they were about to stumble upon something that would make even Indiana Jones say, "Whoa, hold my fedora." They sent down a robot with a camera, like a tiny metal explorer, to figure out why these pesky craters keep popping up. And what does this little robot find? Not just dirt and grime, my friends. Nope, it's a 5-foot alligator chilling in a sludge-filled pipe. I mean, talk about a surprise party. The city of Oviedo's Facebook page is going absolutely bonkers over this. They're like, just another reason not to wander into the stormwater pipes. And honestly, who can blame them? I'd be running the other way faster than a cat seeing a cucumber. At first, they thought it was just a big slimy toad. But then, they saw those 2 little glowing eyes. You know, the kind that makes you think you're in a horror movie? And speaking of horror movies, this whole thing feels like a scene from one of those found footage flicks. You've got the camera creeping down the dark tunnel, those eerie lights at the end, and then BM. A giant alligator opens, mouth wide open, ready to give that robot a dental checkup. This isn't your average gator encounter, folks. This is like a subterranean gator golf session gone wrong. The robot's trying to get a good look, and Al the alligator is like, "Nope, not today." He's backing away, showing off those pearly whites, and then makes a run for it with the robot hot on his tail. But sadly, our little robotic friend gets stuck in a ditch, and Al disappears back into his underground lair. Talk about a cliffhanger. Social media is having a field day with this. Everyone's comparing Al to Killer Croc from Batman. And let's be real, who wouldn't? Imagine being a sewer worker and running into that. I'd be calling in sick for the rest of the year. But here's the kicker. Apparently, alligators in storm drains aren't that uncommon in Florida. Residents are saying it's a regular thing. Like, they're just hanging out down there, waiting for the next big storm. It's like a real-life version of that movie, Crawl, where gators are just chilling in the storm drains after a hurricane. And just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, it turns out New York is getting in on the gator action too. In 2010, cops found an 18-inch gator hiding under a car in Queens. And just this past February, they pulled a 4-foot gator out of Prospect Park Lake in Brooklyn. Apparently, someone's been releasing their unwanted pets into the wild. And sadly, that poor gator ended up passing away at the Bronx Zoo. It's a real, tragic case of animal abuse, they're saying. But it's not just sewers and parks, folks. Alligators are popping up in the most unexpected places. Like, an Alabama tourist was just trying to enjoy a nice beach day, and bam! A giant gator swimming in the Gulf of Mexico. Talk about a vacation surprise. So what's the moral of the story? Well, first off, stay out of the storm drains. And second, maybe think twice before releasing your pet gator into the local park. Because you never know where these scaly critters might turn up next. It's a wild world out there, folks, and the alligators are just living their best lives, one sewer pipe at a time. And remember, if you see glowing eyes in a dark tunnel, maybe just turn around and walk the other way. Just a friendly tip from your neighborhood YouTube storyteller.